Good morning, boys and girls. Today for math, we're going to be talking about equal parts. Equal parts. Think about the phrase equal parts. So equal means what? When we say 2 plus 2 equals 4, what we're saying is that 2 plus 2 is the same as 4. So equal parts mean the parts are all of the same. I'm sure if you are dividing up a candy bar or a pizza, you want those parts divided equally. Everybody should get the same. Nobody should get a bigger piece. And that's what a fraction is. So when we look at our plane shapes, okay, we can divide them into equal parts. And the word that we're using here is partition or separate. So if you have, say, a circle and you draw a line down the middle, you're dividing it in half. There are 2 parts, and that's the number on the bottom. All right, and if you ate one of those parts, you would be eating 1/2. You know that. You say it all the time. We'll just split it in half, right? When you're sharing something, especially if you think about a hoagie. A hoagie's always too big to eat by yourself. So what do? You cut it in half right down the middle. You can also divide a square in half or a rectangle. And then if you have more people that you're going to be sharing something with, you can divide it into thirds. And really, you can keep going. Think about it. When you buy a pizza, you divide it usually into 8 pieces. All right? So if we divide something in half, it means we're dividing it into 2 pieces. If we divide it into thirds, we're dividing it into 3 pieces. What if we divide it into 4 pieces? Well, that would be fourths. And we go all the way up, right? Think about being in line. We say the person who's first in line, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, count with me, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and on and on and on and on. Those are called ordinal numbers. Ordinal numbers put things in order, and they also happen to be the numbers we use when we're dividing things into what we're learning about now, which is fractions. That's a lot all at once, but we'll spend some time on it, don't worry. Okay, so if we take our examples here, okay, you can describe the equal parts: 2 halves, 3/3, 4/4. All right, so what they're saying is look at the shape and see how it's divided. If it's divided in 2, it's 2 halves. 3, it's 3/3. 4, 4/4. Okay, so I'll give you a minute to do that. And you can always pause the video. And then, because I'm going to give you the answers. There you go. Okay, now if you were going to draw lines to partition each shape, there's actually 2 different ways you can do that. 2 equal parts. You can draw a line straight up and down or across. There's one way. Let's see if they show. Oh, they don't show you the other way, but you can do it the other way. Think of a Kit Kat bar. That's what I always think of. That's divided into equal parts. All right, how would you divide a pie so that 4 people each get an equal part? Where would you draw the lines? You would draw them right down the middle. And they don't show you. But if you look at number 8, that's one way you would draw, and then you would draw the next one up and down, just like that. All right, so now you're going to move into some more practice. Your homework is going to be your seat work, so I'll go over this with you. All right, would number 7 be 2 halves, 3/3, or 4/4? Would number 8 be 2 halves, 3/3, or 4/4? Easy peasy. There you go. 3/3, 2 halves. Okay, so some more practice of dividing the shapes into 4 equal parts, 2 equal parts, 3 equal parts, and again 2 equal parts. So really the idea is where you can draw your line. You can go across, you can go up and down, and if you have your rulers from when we did measurement, definitely use those. And there you go. And these are some ways you can do it. It's not the only way. Okay. And here they show you one way to partition the shapes, but you can always do it another way, across or up and down. Okay, let's try problem solving. We'll just do one of these and I'll let you do the rest on your own. Eva's mom bought a pizza. Eva ate 1 equal part. Her friend ate 1 equal part. There was 1 equal part left for Eva's mom. How much of the pizza was left for Eva's mom? So if Eva's mom had a piece, Eva had a piece, and her friend had a piece. How many pieces was it divided into? Divided into 3. So Eva's mom would have 1/3, 1 piece out of 3. Okay, this one's easy. I'll read it. I'll let you figure out the answer. Gracie had a round slice of watermelon. She and her sister shared the slice equally. How much did each girl eat? They each had 1 out of 2. So they each had 1/2. Okay, boys and girls, this one's a challenge one. I want you to do this one. Fold a piece of paper in half and then fold it in half again. And how many do you see when you open it up? And you can actually just try folding different papers different ways and see what you come up with. All right, boys and girls, for your seat work today, you're going to do your homework pages and your parents are going to check them for you. I hope you have a great day.